So far, Deadwood followed up by a Gauntlet Aluna coming out here. As far as this banning draft pool is concerned.
Aluna, priority support hero in any game, and picking her up here. So great pickup there. Alonia is a hero that I find to be pretty interesting, that I think can still fill a decent support slot, at least where other options aren't available. And I'd be surprised. Oh, you know, Master of Arms is still on the board, man. They're going to get Master plus Hammer. I was scanning through the hero, did not see that Master to the last second there, and they actually opted for the Aluna over the Master, stopping the Deadwood Aluna combination at least, and giving themselves a little bit of additional burst for their Gauntlet, though it does get countered by the Master, so.
Yeah, seeing the Master of Arms in there, it's picked up, especially again for a banning draft. I mean, to see him picked up not until third even overall.
Yeah.
Hellborn side is a little.
Well, third is second, though. I mean,
second for them, yeah. But so
yeah.
both teams passed up on him before they actually.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
I mean, in favor of Deadwood, there was that variable option, but they you know, as to say, if anything, maybe they should have first picked Master of Arms and grabbed the Deadwood or the Gauntlet afterwards. But not a big deal. Shaping up for a potential Flux last pick here on the Legion side, man.
Oh
I see the Behemoth, I see the Kraken, I see.
Very true.
All of this AoE, and I'm like, that's Flux City.
Or Soul Stealer. Soul Stealer's pretty good for that. Remember the good old days of Soul Stealer Behemoth? It's classic right there.
It is a very classic lineup, but
and all, I mean,
you'd be looking at all three of those heroes can solo, and you can get that roaming potential coming out of Behemoth Aluna.
Yeah.
Not to mention the Aluna becomes a much stronger draft in combination with the Behemoth. The long range attrition between Behemoth, between the Aluna, anyone they pretty much point at there, you get the fissure. What's actually the total damage they create? 275 plus 350. So it's like you're looking at 600 and. Is it 275? Sorry, 350?
Yeah.
Was it 275?
275, yes.
Yeah, okay, so again, 625 damage anywhere they want at all. Within, not anywhere they want, but 1700 range on the power throw, 1200 range on the fissure. When team goes to push is the point, you land down that fissure, sets up an easy power throw combination, there comes in the hurt. Not to mention, 1200 range on that fissure, 1100 range on that hook. If they're trying to push, imagine you have a maxed out Gauntlet hook. The fissure lands. It sets up a hook so easily.
Yeah. Look at that final pick. Defiler. A hero we have not seen in a long time. That's fun.
Here we were expecting to round that out too, but it works.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely, it builds in with the AoE synergy for sure. Of course, with the Exorcism of hers, so. Or Unholy Expulsion. I don't even know why I said Exorcism.
Yeah, Mega Beaver is going to be playing the Master Arms in a support role this game. Leif 2 probably more on a secondary slot. Actually, no, Sidecash is playing the secondary slot. Witch Slayer, Deadwood, and Silhouette all being the priority heroes of this game. So, meanwhile, on the other side, we're going to see the Aluna Behemoth fulfilling those similar roles. Still playing the hard support, and St. Rock's the secondary.
Let's get it on.
Lanes are going to be pretty interesting, man. Some pretty aggressive combinations. Actually, I really am in love with the Aluna Behemoth, though, on a team. I haven't seen it in so long. That was a staple of the Fnatic MSI era when they were just absolutely dominating teams. They ran that Aluna Behemoth all the time, especially in tri-lane setups, man. Aluna Behemoth +1 just guaranteeing their farms, so showing their head again here.
And you know what makes it even that much sweeter?
Nope, I don't.
Look at this Aluna skin.
Oh, well, they already have it. Why forfeit?
Tilla coming through at forfeit. Why are they in this tournament, damn it?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure what actually took.
No, you know what? Here, Game 2 of the Grand Finals, the Ultimate Aluna had to make an appearance.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'm just glad this is the Aluna Ultimate Series after all. I mean, it only makes sense that.
Makes more sense why they picked her up right away now, too.
Get to see it. Yeah, exactly.
Shout out to Bench. There's so many beavers, man. There's an endless amount of beavers. Regardless, we are going to see that aggressive set coming here from the Master of Arms plus Hammer. Meanwhile, the Behemoth lane. Honestly, Behemoth destroys tri-lanes, man.
Yeah.
Tri-lane versus tri-lane. I would love to see his Behemoth go down there. Work with the Defiler. Defiler cannot solo. She is so screwed right now. Are you kidding me?
Not the best movement speed. Yeah, she puts a silence out. That's why she goes first, and it's still not going to save her in the end.
Are you kidding me?
She's duking hammers to him.
Oh, Imba Boy.
Oh, he gets a stun off, and Imba Boy will eventually
Imba Boy had that, man.
Oh, man.
Imba Boy did a little bit of a stutter step, unfortunately, while trying to eat through, but that was some good juking. Really impressive play. Unfortunately, falling short in the end. And well, they know where the tri-lane's at now.
Yeah. You think? Yeah, but I mean, another thing to note is that he did go this silence first. I mean, because of what was happening right there. You normally wouldn't get silenced first.
If he made that play, got out, and potentially even got one of them killed,
of course.
diving into it, I mean, I would have been screaming, man. That was huge.
That would have been some big plays indeed. I mean, still solid plays from Imba Boy, but obviously in the end wasn't to be. So bloodlust kill, start things off here for Temp team. And as you mentioned, the aggressive trial lane is sure enough going to be bottom here. So we'll see what Justice League may do. Behemoth already heading down here, and you see Aluna making the adjustment. So that goes back to what you were talking about, even with the classic Behemoth Aluna and those trial lane setups.
Yeah, let's see what Aluna does. I mean, they might just do 2v1 mid, crush the Witch Slayer, and Behemoth is notorious for his ability. Once again, Behemoth dual lanes were one of the few things that would just really, really stick to tri lanes back in the day, man. So
for saving purposes, yeah.
Yeah, and they actually kind of realize that here, and they're actually running him. Behemoth is the one who has to be a little bit more careful here, because if they actually initiate on the Behemoth, that's all.
There you go.
One of the things you got to look at there, Breaky, and what I really disapprove of is you see that tree, that tree line that they were coming out to gank of, Hammerstorm through the. Okay, you're supposed to eat. When they go back there, I'll point out. But you're supposed to eat that tree. So when you have an aggressive try, it gives you another angle to cut onto this bottom lane that they're trying to kill. You're seeing it, right? Yeah, that one right there. So yeah, exactly. Exactly. It just gives you another angle of aggression. And if they did that, they might have actually been able to catch the Behemoth a little bit out of position. Still think he would have lived in the end, but I would like to see them find it. Meanwhile, they are roaming towards middle. Hammerstorm, Master Arms trying to make something happen, given that the dual lane is sitting there. And Witch Slayer, once it's level 3, has a significant amount of disable at least for it. It's a very easy person to gank for. Not really enough damage to just get it back on out though. So some wasted time coming out here, and well, Behemoth showing his worth already.
Yeah, again, he even showed already with that fissure stun that he's annoying to deal against, even in a 2 versus 3 setup. So Aluna does pick up the top rune. I believe it was a refreshment. The bottom rune might have been a refreshment, actually, so maybe it was a regen. But anyways, both the runes are now gone. The ones that spawned at the 2-minute mark. Kraken applying some great pressure up here to Deadwood. Throwing in those auto attacks again, and Kraken loves melee 1v1 matchups with that splash of his.
Oh.
It's very annoying, and yeah, he's
and
back
actually,
in actually.
he has a charge, man.
Oh, he's not going to go ballsy. Chose to man down.
Find the right angle there. Didn't have his torrent either just yet. Still full mana. Only level 4.
Grapple attempt from Gauntlet there to hit Witch Slayer, unfortunately. Just missing to the right, so Witch Slayer going to be fine.
He's picking up levels here in mid, which is all you can really ask of a Witch. Did get the bloodlust kill in the end, so even if he's denied farm here in the end, as long as he gets levels, he's doing fine. Master of Arms is, not Master of Arms, Hammerstorm, excuse me. He's rotating towards the top lane, which, I don't know about that. I mean, it doesn't seem like they have enough damage to take out a Kraken right now. Deadwood's pretty low. Actually, Deadwood has some regen, has the bottle being flown out, so from here on out, he can play a little bit more aggressive, get him a little bit lower. Ward of Sight, getting a spot on Hammerstorm, though, so Zane, in light of that, I'll probably going to position himself a little bit further back or on the side here so he doesn't get heavily edged out of lane.
I really, the thing I am worried about for Justice League side right now is the impact that Defiler is going to have this game. I mean, she is not a hero that can, I mean, recovery doesn't seem like it might be the best on her. And, you know, getting her that big early start with getting the early unholy expulsion with her ultimate, and she's not going to be getting that, basically. She is going to be underleveled and underfarmed for a bit here, so I definitely wonder how much of an impact that's going to have on Justice League when it comes to the lineup. I mean, hell, you even look at Behemoth still level 1. I guess Hammerstorm also still level 1.
Also look at the
there you go. Drop him right to the sets with the grapple. There's a stun from Aluna coming out. The Inferno stability, but Gauntlet needs to be careful, actually. Oh, Behemoth takes the aggro at the last second, and they do get the kill right there.
Well played. Master Arms missing the charge shot onto our buddy Gauntlet over there, so yeah, they're getting out of that just pure benefit. And going to be able to support the Defiler. He's probably going to go back to the bottom lane now, keep the small camp on the way back to base, and level 3 now at least. If I were Defiler here, I'd probably actually just aggressively spam it out and just get the CS where I can, allow Behemoth to come assist me.
Man, if Kraken gets level 6 here shortly, Deadwood needs to fear for his life, because that release that Kraken is going to charge into the tower right here. A couple more auto attacks, one more. Oh, yes, he will get the kill. You see the Rotten Grasp will land, actually, and Kraken is going to get countered.
Help potion!
Oh!
And he's got it, the double health potion.
The double health potion. Wow, that was some good stuff right there. That was some good stuff right there.
Yeah, that was the stuff.
That was That was impressive, indeed.
Ryan.
Well played by Crack. You said it. He had the 2 health potions. If he didn't have 2 health potions right there, he was dead. Man, that's got to be frustrating for Dewa too. Figuring like, oh, okay, at least I get a counter kill. Oh wait, no, I don't.
Oh, Master Arms just think the charge shot again, so Aluna not gonna be punished for her positioning, and Defiler continuing to just pick up what she can.
Yeah.
Honestly, just doing a good job actually. The game is by all means even right now, man. Dewa's not even level 6 yet. Kraken has that. Is he going to port bottom and try to create some pressure? He is. And right now they're playing aggressive on the Aluna, finding an angle here, I believe.
Here comes Kraken. There's the Aluna stun. The Torrent on a Master of Farms. He's going to be the sacrificial lamb, and Silhouette just walks away. Kraken does have to release the Kraken, but
yeah,
not going to use it right there.
His guns, though, man. Kraken just absolutely smashed down that Master of Arms. Mid lane just...
They were chasing Witchslayer.
Yeah,
they were chasing Witchslayer in the middle, but
there.
couldn't catch him.
Yeah. So Witchslayer not having his... Is he gonna have his boots yet? No, he went for that bottle.
Yeah, not having boots on almost cost his life there.
I actually feel like boots might have... You got the Blood Skull, yeah, I feel like just boots are... Doing this a dual lane would be a little more effective at keeping his spacing, but the bottle has been keeping him up, so... I don't know, either way he'll be fine.
Silhouette, by the way, is the top farm of the game right now. 210 gold per minute. As Aluna kind of trying to box her out somewhat here. By some more
Gauntlet
time
is
for the
haste
pilot.
man, he's close to 6. You know, careful which Slayer's playing. Level 4 is just
Not much
looking to be
able do.
feasted upon here by the our Samurai Gauntlet.
Yeah, so the haste gen can be used right there using those bottle charges now. There's a level 6, so he's definitely timing that. But you see Witchslayer, he knew something was up. And he's going to hug himself with the trees here. You see Gauntlet really charging
Try for
out
the
there.
blind hook.
Quick
Gonna
wave.
try for the blind hook.
Well, that'd be something. He finds Witchslayer. Slightly saw him hook, maybe? No, not going to hit right there on the best of angles. And Witchslayer should be fine at the end. Top lane, Kraken, or Behemoth even, he came in with a fissure stun, but it looks like Deadwood was able to get around it, so.
Old Behemoth has a lot more where that came from, man.
Yeah.
So.
He's got plenty of mana potions and regen here, so. You know, rinse and repeat, and actually Deadwood needs to be careful. Behemoth is nearby. Oh, Deadwood needs to be really careful. Deadwood needs to be careful.
Finish
Finish
the
yes,
release
it
the
will.
Kraken.
That release the Kraken comes out. There's that Torrent. He has a charge as well. He will get caught in the rotten grasp. Will it matter though? Yes, it will. Deadwood survives the rotten grasp. Enough to keep him alive right there.
Yep.
Well placed. Yeah, the fissure stun just a little bit, obviously stunned, but wasn't really able to block him too much in the end.
Well, didn't need to. I mean, this matter. It was more a matter of the rotten grasp hitting and then preventing him from charging. So, a worthy attempt. Not enough in the end, and now Deadwood knows he's a little bit safer here in this top lane to pick up some CS at the tower. Well, maybe not that safe.
Uh-oh. Swinging to the bottom lane, though. Defiler's going to be dove on big time. Will it be enough for the kills? The question. Port's coming in. Yes, it will. Silhouette, the relentless salvo. Doing work right there, no doubt. Torrent, though, coming out from Kraken. Return cut. Nice hammer storm stun. Hits all three. El Power Throw will connect on the Master of Arms. The grapple, perhaps, from Gauntlet. Master of Arms stunning Aluna right there. The fork gliding, going for the turnaround kill. Knows he might be in trouble. He will fall. Gauntlet blasting a Silhouette. The infinite instability goes off, but the rotten grasp Falcon punch on a Kraken right there. Now Gauntlet's on the run. He needs to get away. The log through to slow him down. Behemoth vision have blocked him off. Not Hammerstorm though. Hammerstorm chasing. Hammerstorm wants the kill. Not gonna get it. However, Wave of Death comes out of nowhere, and Hammerstorm will fall. Back and forth galore. Here at the bottom lane, Emperor.
Yeah, well, everyone involved there on the Legion side, but not the Witchslayer.
Yeah,
he has his ultimate now, so playing a nice game of catch up here in the mid while that was happening, and have his boots and his ulti ready to go, and oh, that's key. That's key. So a lot of times we've seen these solo witches in the past actually out for the Striders route. It's either been a choice between the Steam Boots or the Striders. More often than not lately, we've seen the Striders coming out. Going to be curious to see if our solo mid friend chooses to pick those up this game or not.
Yeah. Leaf 2 playing the Witchslayer here. Yeah, I mean, our Legion team, nothing is really standing out that great, honestly. I mean, the Gauntlet, he definitely won the middle lane, but still, even himself, only 246 gold per minute, so nothing exploding.
Nothing's really standing out for either team. I mean, sure, Silhouette has 320, but that's still takes a while for Silhouette to do her thing.
Yeah. To get up there. Oh, speaking of Witchslayer, though, he actually finds Defiler. There's a silver bullet. And a couple of auto attacks later. Defather is going to be picked off. So, yeah, Defather again I was definitely worried for the Legion team specifically with Defather the start that she had.
I mean, she picked up though. I mean, she had
Yeah.
level 6 and she was aiming at like 230, 240 before getting killed there. So, not too worried about that. Silver Bolt's down. On a little below did have the bottle, but gonna be able to take this tower out, no issue. It seems like Power Thrower destroying those trees just in case there's anyone hiding out, but not so much the case. So, I mean, Defiler's she's not like suffering per se. She's level 6 and
Yeah.
made it out alive in the end thanks to some nice team support.
Silhouette needs to think about possibly getting out here in the near future. It looks like he is going to start heading back. And for good reason, the Legion side kind of collapsing here.
Hammerstorm wants Defiler still again. I can try to pick up some CS here using her wave at the tower.
Yeah.
Or not. Doesn't want to give away her positioning, I think. That's 4 CS she's watched go by.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
obviously Deadwood has punch. She does not want to give herself away. Makes a lot of sense because there's TP support though. Silence onto the oncoming enemies provided with TP support as well, and she would be fine.
yeah, they're pushing the top lane, however. That tower kill up here, so.
Yeah, they figured they've got it safe. Just draw attention that way first. They can always port to defend. It's not like they're exactly pushing bottom lane fervently, so.
Yeah. Yep, Defather just definitely going the safe route here. Top tower will fall.
Soaking up the experience. Level 7 now. That's a level 4 wave.
Here's some ports behind.
Drop shipping in, man. Behemoth
Careful.
about to land the fissure. And Silence on top.
Release the Kraken. The silence coming out. The wave of death hitting as well. Deadwood will eventually fall. Oh, the Kraken charge! It missed!
Are
It
you
missed!
serious?
Oh, Deadwood, can he actually survive this? Oh, the wave of death hits, but it's not high enough
I
level.
don't think
He's
so.
getting away right here. He does have a TP. He's eating through the
No.
trees. Is Tiora going to make the getaway of the century? No, he's not.
Okay.
But he gave a valiant effort, that's for sure.
That was a circus show, man. That was fortunately getting the kill in the end, or else it would have been embarrassing.
Oh.
Meanwhile, ALG, man, finding
Wow.
the angle to kill Gauntlet. What did I miss
Barely
there?
alive, too. Gauntlet
was
used
it a
everything.
turnaround, or was it Gauntlet trying to survive after being initiated by
I
Silhouette?
wasn't catching it,
Gauntlet being
unfortunately.
under leveled, I'd expect it to be more of that way. Double damage rune top lane not being procured. Let's see. Silhouette had vision of that. Wants to heal up first because it's going to port back into her illusion. Yep, and then
Yeah, smart use right there.
Yep.
Getting some nice regen. Move to the jungle. She'll go for now. Coming up to the 13-minute mark here. So yeah, crazy getaway just about at the bottom lane for Deadwood, but he does die. However, Deadwood's farm 280 gold per minute even after that death. So Tiori managing to do solid at least. Strider's just finished on Hammerstorm. He's still level 4. So again, the level's not coming the nicest here for him.
I'm not too sure how I feel about Strider's Storm. It's been picked up a lot in the past. Even as secondary support, I'm not sure how I feel about it because I feel like when it comes to putting in those auto attacks with your ultimate, even with a portal key setup, not sure if you really need those tries. Even for the setup stunts, it does help them get around the map. I mean, yeah, mixed feelings, mixed feelings.
Yeah, I could definitely see. I mean, the brute
You are
strength-
resigning yourself to solely being a stun bot at that point, though.
Yeah.
And if Master of Arms is going to be conceding more farm to you, I mean, this is a little bit questionable, but
Bottom
not
push.
inherently bad. So
There's the Unholy Explosion coming out for Defy. The first time we see her use it the game, I believe. Bracken taking some stunts right there, but in the end, he will survive as the support is, of course, nearby. Silhouette doesn't have a TP, by the way. She's going to the side chop right here because she will buy a TP. Defather tanking the tower, man. Wow, he gets any of points the Ryan Grass. Stun the one to Aluna. The big grab of the release. The Kraken in the back on the finish on as well. The Gauntlet blast to finish off Wage Slayer Torment. The finish off Master of Arms. Silhouette joining the party finally. He's only the only one dead though on the Legion side. Deadwood and Silhouette, they're live. But I don't think there's going to be much more of a push as Defather's still here, but it'll probably be that after these couple of creeps here. So
yeah, Luna kind of baiting him out there before they absolutely got smashed in response. So great job. Deadwood still quite a while away from his portal key. Huge release. The Kraken though really kept him in there too.
the Fissure Stun split them up. It was
did,
like the release
it did.
Kraken and the Fissure Stun splitting
It was
them
beautiful. It was a beautiful thing.
up. It was well, let's take a look at that fight that we just had right there once again as we are now in some downtime, of course. So of course as we're just seeing it with the bottom fight. So yeah, the Behemoth Fissure Stun splits up a couple of the heroes eventually after they initiate, obviously.
Slow it down a little bit here.
So
Yeah.
As it's moving along, there's a tower kill. There we go.
Oh,
The
the
rod
and
barely
grasp
missing.
That.
Yeah, that was a good side
Ooh,
step.
that
Here's the
was-
release crack on the finish side. It blocks off. You see a couple right there. I think that's Master of Arms in the back on the other side. And then Behemoth actually ultis right there. Okay, I didn't even notice that before.
Yeah,
So he comes in and
big plays
helps
coming
clean
out
it
from St. Rock, sitting at 6 assists now.
well played,
And,
well played.
yeah, well played. Solo wasn't there really for the meat of the fight either. The rod and grass whiffing, I think, played a big role into it as well. So,
Yeah, that was awesome
Justice
stuff right
League,
there.
man, looking strong here again. They went to Defiler, man. She's got her Steam Boots, Grave Locket, and Beast Heart. Throw down some vestments on top of that, and she's good to go.
Oh, speaking of Defiler, oh my God, she
Question
nearly
Defiler,
died.
she's got plenty of life break. You're absolutely ridiculous. That's why she
Wow.
bought the beat. That's why she has the minor
If she
totem.
didn't have the Beast Heart, she was
And,
the minor
okay,
totem.
The minor totem wasn't. It still needs a few of those, but yeah, the Beast Heart. That's why she bought it.
Yeah,
She's
you-
making
you-
full
you
use
never
of it.
doubted her,
It's
Emperor.
just about
Never doubted
efficiency.
her.
It's just about efficiency. So
Got a 40 freaking lives, but does
Yeah.
stay alive.
perceptive play coming out from Memo Boy there.
Yeah.
Barely holding on, getting some tower damage, and yeah, they're keeping the pressure up. Behemoth Aluna, Behemoth Aluna. Aluna's now level 7, Behemoth level 6. One more level, they'll be able to hit full potential of their annoying little combination there. And when it comes to tower pushing, man, I don't even know where they have to pretty much win a team fight and then take a tower, because trying to push against Behemoth Aluna is absolutely
Difficult.
mind-wrecking.
And you got a Defiler on top of that, honestly. He's also, or she, I guess, is also.
Yeah,
really
you got it, and you have Gauntlet with that hook too, ready to just grab you. I mean, once again, I stress the importance. 1200 range fissure, 1100 range hook. Fissure stuns 4 at level 4, 1.75 seconds. I think it gives you enough time to set it up. So
yeah.
dangerous game coming on.
Yeah, very difficult for them indeed. Silhouette, though, does continue to be at the top of the game in farm, and it's still pretty impressive. 390 gold per minute, man. So Stainer picked up now with the Steam Boots, Power Supply, Ring of Teacher, Mystic Vestment. So a lot of early build here. And now the Null Stone is most certainly coming up for her. So again, a great start for your Silhouette. Running into Kraken right here. I'm going to kind of say hello. But Kraken, by the way, I'm guessing that's going to be an Elder Parasite. But it might be in Home of the Black Legion too. So I want to see the Elder Parasite though, man. I haven't seen that in a while, actually. I think about it, seems like. Oh, we have
He's
initiation
already
right
got
here.
the
Hammerstrom
shield.
getting cut off by that fissure stun. Was he blocked? No, he's not, actually. I thought he was going to be blocked.
That
Maybe the
looks
Master Call
like
comes
it
out.
almost went on the corner there, but
Yeah.
Flink a little bit here, but Gauntlet's in to join the party. Excellent disable onto that Silhouette breaky.
Wow, Silhouette did pour it out, however, with the illusion, so that's good news for her. Not going to be the same for Master of Arms, as he will fall. So at least Silhouette lives, but look at Silhouette. She needs to get out of here. She's going to go for the
Ruh-roh.
port. Oh, she will get it off.
Miss! Just barely missing.
Oh, man, if that connected, she was most likely dead. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and say she definitely was dead if that attack went off right there. Wow. So Silhouette does escape, but plenty of damage done nonetheless by Justice League right there. So you see the lead now, 5,700 gold lead here.
That Gauntlet there and the Power Glove.
Yeah.
The animation was gone. Like, the fist was right in front of Silhouette's face right there. Ready to explode and just, I don't even know.
Goes the helm of the Black Legion. Boo.
Yeah, you already have the
Reverse it.
shield and it's not piecing it together. It's
Um,
like, my job's not to be the damage dealer, it's to,
Sure it is.
I mean, he's still going to be the damage dealer. He's not expecting to, like, hard carry the game on his own
Yeah.
back, though. I mean, he's got a team around it. I mean, not a need for explosive plays, I should say. I do like the Elder sometimes, but, yeah. Feels like he's content without it.
So, Portal key on Deadwood right there. That's about time he has that. Again, it's still actually not that bad, only 19 minutes into the game. So managing fairly well as Tiori here, playing the Deadwoods. We'll see if he can make use of that. He is level 11 as well. So has plenty of candidates here on the Legion side. Granted, Defiler's starting to bulk up now. The Helmet of the Black Legion going to be coming out, and obviously Kraken's not really the best of choices.
No Astrolabe picked up for their team yet.
Yeah.
Black Legion's still a sound pickup. You could also make a case for an Astrolabe, a hero like that. Doesn't have the biggest monopool right now, though, between her ulti and the spam, so it wouldn't make the most sense for her to grab it. Just, I like the straight bulking up with the helm. Behemoth are doing work, and look at Behemoth, man. He's actually got 1,400 gold, picking up towards that portal key in spite of what I assume to be, okay, 8 CS. Let's say close to 0. It's 8, so. The support hero is actually having a little bit higher CS than the secondary supports here
Bottom
on
lane.
either side.
Jeez. Okay, they wanted to jump big time.
They still do, man. We even wanted to.
Down with the rock grass comes in. Defather dropping quickly. Defather will fall. The big grapple coming out for Gauntlet though, but he can't follow it up. In the meantime, Kraken just gonna run away. Says sayonara, teammate. I cannot help you. He charges away. And I believe Kraken will be fine at the end. But yeah, the Hellborn side was setting up that
Why
whole side.
you go 3-man push?
Wow. Yeah.
Why you 3-man push after 5-man the entire game? I don't understand. They didn't have Behemoth. They didn't have Aluna.
Supports, yeah.
Behemoth and Aluna is like the long-range wrecking ball of this team. I mean, it wasn't even a question. What were they thinking? No, I don't know.
Not only is it going to be all the hero kills, but it's also going to be a tower kill on top of that.
Yeah, it's a push like that. They had absolutely no business being there. They had great pacing in the game. Behemoth is trying to, I thought would be piecing together his portal. He went for the Ring of Sorcery instead, which for all this long-range spam, that's okay, but it was more okay when his team was sitting on a more healthy advantage. Now that counterfight happened, it's going to make it a lot easier. Wish they're getting closer to his portal key as well, forcing the fight on them and taking less use potentially of this Ring of Sorcery Behe.
Bottom lane, Defather cleaning it up. We do see over here, Kraken is able to get away before he eventually does get caught. So, yeah, definitely a mistake there. Coming out for Justice League, and Temp Team does make them pay.
It wasn't like they were 3-man pushing the mid after they had vision of 2 heroes, though. People were off the map. They were deep in enemy territory.
The only one they saw was Silhouette top, but yeah, obviously that didn't matter in the end. Gauntlet trying to find Master of Arms, and Master of Arms is able to juke through the woods and actually escape right there. Gauntlet started that with the portal key initiation and wasn't able to finish it off, so well played by Master right there, actually. Mega Beaver. However, here's the 5-man push this time, and this is where they're a little bit more powerful. Unholy Explosion, activated by Defiler, the tower dies seconds later. So Defiler is also level 11. That's definitely a big deal, and in fact, they're going to go to the bottom now, so
this is fine. They have 5 heroes. Aluna's low on mana. Ring of Sorcery up in 3 seconds of Behemoth. Aluna, go claim your, okay, using a mana potion on top of it. Get that ring, get that, Aluna, come on, go get the ring, man. Are they not saying gather for ring pulls? They're just not concerned.
Well, it's really only Aluna's the one with no mana.
Well, I know, but the other ones aren't like spamming out right now. You look at the Defiler and then look at the, yeah, just use it.
Behemoth Fissure, then use it.
Yeah, he wants to Fissure, okay.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. And Aluna wasn't in range.
You're kidding me.
No. I don't think she was.
Are they not talking to each other? I mean, I don't care about like individual play sometimes. Like sometimes you don't know who's making the call, and sometimes you do something. But that's like this is a matter of communication. Did she not want it?
Guess not.
She picked up 2 mana. Use Skype, guys. Use TeamSpeak, Mumble, whatever program you're using. In-game chat if it behooves you.
Use ICQ.
Yeah.
ICQ.
Google Hangout. Just get something done, man.
Go to chat roulette. Don't do that.
Chat.
Anywho, Gauntlet just bought some.
I'm kidding. That's It's I don't know. So anyway, it was just a funny moment. Gonna go back and get mana from the base anyway, but it was probably more of an OCD thing on my end. But I just kept seeing it up, and
yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's one of those where you like want to yell at them like use it, but at that time they're just not thinking about it. I mean, they have other things to think about.
Yeah, I guess so.
Ooh, look at this up here. Master Hammerstorm and Witch Arrow kind of grouping up. Witch does have that portal key now. And you look at Silhouette too. She has 2,000 gold saved up. That portal key possibly on her. She could buy right now if she wanted to. From the side shop, and it looks like that's exactly what she's going to do. After using some bottle charges, that is. So, we'll most likely see the portal key on Silhouette, the Legion team. They are grouping up for the defense here. Never mind about the... Okay, it is going to be a portal key. It's a Hungry Spirit at first, but it is a portal key now.
Yeah. I think that was a little bit of a better pickup than the Hungry Spirit.
I mean, Whispering Elf's not bad, but that's just... Especially with the Nullstone. It would just be some little ridiculous.
Well, I know, but we like to see that Nullstone PK combination for sure. Whispering Helm's not bad right now if they're going to win these fights, man. They need to get in there. They don't want to suffer from that long-range spam. Shrunken Head would be an excellent follow-up and a way to get around this annoying team combo from there on out. And just what the portal key allows her to do is make more efficient use of that Shrunken Head too, because positioning isn't really ever compromised because she gets to choose when she wants to enter the fight. So this is the synergy of the 2 items in general that benefit her more than anything.
Speaking of portal key, Behemoth gets his. Love
Big
that.
bad Behemoth.
Yeah,
Rocking
good.
out the portal key. Level 9, only 4 minutes after that Ring of Sorcery pickup. So yeah, he actually picked it up and pretty good timing. They got a few tower pushes immediately afterwards and giving him a couple of those ancients. And here he is, ready to party.
Behemoth
How's
is
that
indeed ready to
ring?
party. He doesn't have a stomp though yet. No, he chose not to at least do the level 1 enrage.
It's not unusual though. I'm
Yeah,
going for
but
more the big move.
When you don't have the portal key, I guess. But when you have the portal key, obviously you'll get it next level. But
yeah.
so, it's a lot more useful when you're able to position yourself appropriately.
You get that initial burst.
Hey, I like to max out enrage first. I'm just
The one
saying.
fissure.
I'm going assassin.
Do you go
shroud,
the one-
enrage.
No, what it is a
Passive.
fun build, so nice to go, is the one fissure, one enrage, and then max heavyweight.
Yeah.
And then you get the lockdown potential. It's the
There's that too.
there was the infamous Moon versus Tralf 1v1 where he catches the chipper off guard with that build, and that's been a build, a timeless build since Behemoth's been around, but it's more of like a fun or a pub build than it is in matches where you're really relying on that fissure spam to keep your team alive.
No, I'm talking about mid wars, man. I go max out enrage and heavyweight, and
I
you go
would-
Genjiro and
I'm
Rift
sad that
shards
bow kick is removed
just
at this point, man. I would be raging.
dominate people.
They'd be like, "What are you doing?" No.
That's all I do every
I
day,
know.
every day.
You just like, yeah, you just like to smash, man. That's it. So,
Luna needs to be careful. Okay, she's fine in the
Mega Beaver's ward gonna be. I mean, come on. He just placed it. They had the ward site there from Tilly. Obviously, he didn't know, so he just placed it there. I mean, it wasn't like a bad thing, but gonna be scouted out at least the next time they go to push. If they even choose to push there in the future, they should bring a counter. It's not really gonna do too much for his team right now, honestly. Maybe they were afraid of them continuing to advance there.
Silhouette was pushing the bottom lane, but Gauntlet's down there.
There's
Chose not to
there's the Elder Parasite.
impact. On who? Oh, Kraken? Did he get one?
Yep.
Nice. It is on the way. There you go. Kraken got the other parasite now. Again, he's definitely a good damage threat for this team, especially. I mean, this isn't a team that has your hard carry, your right click hard carry by any means. So he definitely takes that role to an extent.
Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. I just mean that I didn't feel like they necessarily needed the Hungry Spirit to accomplish that at that point in time when they were just taking towers and trying to play it safer with that Aluna Behemoth spam. Now that he's entering more territory where they have those towers pushed down already and they're committing to more of that, big potentially game-ending team fight, then yeah, I can see it. Gauntlet makes this combo attempt really easy.
Yeah.
It's one of the best uses of Gauntlet, honestly.
Just look at that.
I really feel like the hero's a little bit underrated since the extra range on the hook is a big deal.
Yeah.
Of course, if you level it up, it's usually not bad. It's usually bad to not level up your infernal instability, but still.
I just think it's your classic case of, again, just other heroes are better, specifically Pebbles. But I guess if Pebbles is banned, which he often is, then Gauntlet is another good option. But yeah, definitely is a solid one. Conger goes down though, by the way.
That
That's
takes him a
big.
little bit. I don't know. It's different. I mean, you got ulti, then you got a punch. You have the hook. I mean, the hook is great in that you can hook people back into places too, but it's a little bit more clunky of an option, I suppose. Finding that courier
Chase the courier.
here.
Not gonna happen.
Let the hunt begin. Looking for some quail here. It's
Behemoth wants it still.
yeah.
He really wants it. It's gonna be a death trap though if he keeps going.
Are you
No,
serious,
he
Behemoth?
really wants it.
Are you? Is this-
Behemoth! Okay, he got Silhouette. He gets Silhouette to blink away. I love it. He's by himself up here, and he actually gets Silhouette to
well,
blink
there
away.
is some team support
There
coming up
is,
the lane.
yeah. They were
Not
they were
exactly
somewhat
close
far away.
range, but
It's just funny.
yeah, it's
Behemoth.
still.
The cow is intimidating, man. It's a cow.
I agree. The big bad cow with the earth totem there. He's always got some of the coolest models too, man. Behemoth.
Yeah, I like all those
Absolute
models,
beast.
yeah.
I'm really sad that of all the heroes in the game, the hero I'm the most sad about having disappeared from competitive play for the longest time was Behemoth. I've got to say.
Oh, he's just such a fun
He's
hero.
been the,
Fissures, the walls, his ultimates in general. The Behemoth Fissure
Yeah, one of the
Stone.
bread and butter heroes to me. It's like when I saw Pyro drop off the scene, I was sad too. Behemoth and Pyro, I was like, these people, they're classics, man. To see them go away.
Yeah, Valkyrie's definitely one for me right now too.
Yeah. And that's what is part of what made the game like so entertaining for me. So
Top lane, here we go. Aggression coming out from Justice League.
Grasp is down now though, however, so Deadwood not looking to combo quite yet. Might look to actually try to punch this Kraken out.
Actually grapples his teammate out right there, so
He's like, get out of there. Get down.
good foul. Tower drops to about half or a little low.
Oh yeah, quite a bit lower than half there. Wow, that's surprising actually. So gonna wait it out, wait for Defiler 66 seconds, and go back in.
The ultimate's 100-second cooldown. Level 3, it's lesser, right? No, it's only 100 seconds the whole way through.
Well,
Okay.
which isn't that bad considering once it's all the way through. So it's not that
It
bad
lasts,
considering it lasts. Yeah.
30 seconds. So it's really more so 70.
Yeah, 70 seconds of downtime is what you're looking at.
True that. She does have that blessed orb, so it looks like a sheep stick very possibly. I was thinking about something like maybe that Grimoire power on her, but I guess more of the beefy style. The tanky build is solid, and sheep stick also on top of that, pretty nice too.
It helps protect her as well. For a hero that doesn't have a escape mechanism inherently, the silence and the sheep is what she's really relying on. It also increases her 1v1 potential, makes her an actual monster in that sort of setup.
Yeah.
Downside, yeah, can't take on Silhouette really, but besides that, well, you can though. If Silhouette doesn't have that much damage, even going trunk and head, just your ulti alone. Well, Silhouette's level 17, so that creates that disparity. But yeah, your ulti alone can do some work there too. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Silhouette's really just been on top of this game, man. I mean, Algae is just doing work here for Temp Team, doing what he can to move along here in this game and lead him to victory and force a third game here, of course. He has another 2,500 gold saved up, so that shortcut is going to be coming out shortly here for Silhouette, who will port out with the illusion just before he gets jumped. Portal key on Hammerstorm. So Hammerstorm does get his own portal key now.
Of course, he is rocking the Striders, but still, in terms of getting that setup stun, it is still important.
Geez, 4 portal keys on the side now. Just looking at that. 6 portal keys in total in this game. Pretty active game. Look at the jump potential at least.
Yeah.
Side. So again,
the Legion team just needs to, get on in there now.
Behemoth hasn't died yet. He's 0-7.
Okay, it's still up on Gauntlet too. Makes that initiation. Easier. Didn't want to put it on Defiler considering she tapers off after that ultimate's down. Still decently effective with that silence and the nuke, but yeah, it's sheep stick up as well now.
You see Shaman's finish on Kraken, so that barrier idol going to be coming up most certainly. And the sheep stick is,
yeah, the Elder actually acting as a little bit of a tank item too, and she's activated its the Helm, Shamans plus Elder combination. Just
moving towards the top lane now. All 5 of them are going to be meeting up here. Well, what now here is, of course, the Silhouette, who does have a TP ready to go. Away now. That fight is looking to take place. Lightning Speed going to be used on Master of Arms right there himself as he was caught in an awkward spot with that fissure stun.
It's a good time to fight with Master of Arms shield down, man. Gauntlet looking for an angle here, finding one.
There we go. Witcher gets exploded on right there as Behemoth jumps in with the ultimate. In the meantime, though, Deadwood does the same thing to Defiler, but now Deadwood in a troublesome spot. However, Silhouette joining the party, putting the auto attacks. Deadwood still running away. Kraken can only chase so long. Gauntlet needs to fall back. He grapples away with Silhouette. He does have the token alive. The release of Kraken does go off, but Master of Arms is going to be able to survive through it, it looks like, as Gauntlet will fall with that token, though, comes back up. However, still might fall in the end. Aluna with the power that doesn't even hit, actually. The red stun, a beautiful red stun coming out from Aluna. It will buy the time for Colin to get away until he sacrifice himself. He did.
What did he ulti?
In the background, I believe it was the Witch Slayer.
Well, right, but Gauntlet can kill Witch Slayer anyway.
It seemed a little excessive, yeah.
Behemoth? I mean, maybe they were both looking for that, and once maybe it was a communication issue, because if that's truly what he just used his ultimate for, I mean, do we have that? Can we actually go back and look at that?
I believe
right,
we do.
The initiation of the fight, because it seemed really, they had no Master Shield.
Well,
they got some heroes low. What slow it down right here. All right.
Lightning speed.
Right here.
I'm watching this Witch Slayer.
Not going anywhere.
We are missing a fight, actually, a live fight
Behemoth
right
literally just ulties that Witch. Yeah, we are.
Master of Arms is going to be taken out over. Gauntlet now on the run. Okay, yeah, he is going to be fine. But they were able to chase down Master of Arms. I know you guys could definitely, there is actually a window that where you can still see what the live action is, but I want to make sure there was a fight kind of breaking out right there, so
yeah,
that we at least caught that. But yeah, so were we able to see though? Did he actually just?
Yeah, he did. He only caught the Witch Slayer with it. And I know they were trying to burst him down, but Gauntlet uses ulti. Ideally, you'd like to see the hook back and pursue from there. Just unfortunately, I feel like they just invested too much, and they tried to kill the Deadwood because Deadwood jumped in while that was going on.
Yeah.
Was it, who did he kill in the, was it the Aluna, or? Deadwood jumped in is what I know, and then they tried to get the counter kill. Kraken went really deep trying to catch him, and ultimately found nothing. He escaped away in the trees, fogged him a bit, and he got out. Then Kraken was in too deep, and then the counter kills happened. So, really just invested too much onto the wrong targets. Not the wrong targets, but just invested too much in split timing. So,
Yeah.
well.
Oh, more initiation right here. Silhouette jumps in on a Gauntlet. Actually, Behemoth's going to with the figure, but Gauntlet dead just a little quickly. The release of Kraken. Nice tablet out right there for Deadwood. He's going to be fired. Release of Kraken not doing much as a result. You see the offensive master calling a Silhouette trying to help her offensive damage. But in the end, they're going to fall back off to the side right here. We do see Justice League, again, just hugging the tower, but damage once again done by Temp Team as they get another pick. And can be fairly happy with that. So, yeah, continues to be some big fights here.
Now with Shield Breaker on Silhouette, I mean, she's not just that, not that she doesn't do damage with her abilities so much with the Nullstone and Trucking Head. Of course she does, but now that the Shield Breaker's on top of her, she's becoming a ridiculously huge threat. Looks like a Barbed Armor might be coming out here ultimately for the Kraken. Has a lot of damage resistance, but still can be sufficient. Aluna not sure what she's going. She's going for the Shield of 5 instead.
Yeah, okay, let's actually take a quick look back at that now. Now that finally is a little bit of
Like the
dead
base
time
fight?
here. Yeah, so
Yeah,
the base fight, okay, so, yeah, we do see the jump. Yeah, he does ultimately, I guess it kind of hits Hammerstorm as well in the background, but yeah, he's mainly going for Witch Slayer.
It doesn't count.
You see Kraken right there.
What did Deadwood accomplish?
Deadwood barely gets it. He actually jumped on a Defiler.
Oh yeah, so they actually took out Defiler.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing of it all. How low was Defiler when she actually got jumped on by Deadwood? Was it at all? Or?
Let's see. Let's say that's a rewind. That's just me. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so Defiler back there. Yeah, see, Deadwood jumps in. She was about half live, or just above half live, it looks like, with the goo on top of her.
Okay, she got by the
obliterated,
witch,
basically.
so unfortunately unable to protect her. So that was actually more so the problem with that fight.
Yeah.
Oy, oy, oy.
Yep. Yeah, Defiler right there. Yeah, just getting picked off when she did, and several things just didn't add up right there for Justice League. However, Justice League not gonna keep them from, you know, trying to make something happen here still. And in fact, they still have a goal lead overall. I mean, 3,000 goal lead still in their favor.
And you know, you actually got to question Defiler a bit. She has 6 armor here, going up against a Deadwood who is looking to pretty much give her every single fight. So a level 16 Deadwood right now. Sheepstick is nice, sure, but she put a lot of gold into that. What if she was just tanky enough that she would have survived anyway?
Hammerstorm going to be jumped right here. He's going to be tapping away, though. Deadwood in the background, putting out his Rock Grass, locking in Defiler again. There goes Defiler. So just as you were talking about, stunts more so on the Gauntlet right here. He'll be locked up. Behemoth ultimate coming out. Pretty good placement that time. Master of Arms will fall, but Behemoth's falling in return. Kraken's already out of there. He did not want to be involved in that. Aluna's going to be picked up, and Kraken just running away. He porched to the bottom lane. So you're right. I mean, in back-to-back big fights now like that, where Defiler just gets picked off by Deadwood.
I mean, Deadwood's been going pretty deep for her, and the Sheepstick hasn't been doing the most for her, honestly. I feel like tanking up should have been her first priority, and while Steam Boots give you no armor, that Gravelock, it could have been updated to a sack zone, and for not that much more gold. And honestly, Gravelock it, Shield 5 on top of it, sack zone gives you, in total, a lot of armor. I believe it's 8, if I'm not mistaken, 5 plus 3 buffs, so it could have had 8 armor for just 1,000 gold, 1,200. Dude, that sounds like a pretty good deal to me. Like, that's going up against this Acid Bomb coming out from Mega Beaver, going up against this Deadwood here. Now still with the Shield Breaker, it's a nice way to make use of her item slots.
There's that, and there's also a Void Talisman option. I mean, that's huge against this whole
Well, yeah, but if you're sheeped and stuff, you can't always hit. I mean, initially, the stats coming out from a Sack Stone, man, would have been so critical here. Not to mention they don't... Actually, they have a Sack Stone now on Aluna. They had the Demonic Breastplate from him. Did they have a Ring of the Teacher?
I don't see one.
Yeah, so...
I don't believe so, no.
Just a lot of things that could have been done to sort of bolster her defenses here against this Deadwood, but no measures really taken, apart from just not even buying the sheep and building those defensive items too, so... Yeah, going to be in a pretty bad spot now.
Barbed armor.
Silhouette's going crazy. Barbed armor on Kraken, yeah, but that's to the point now where Silhouette's got Shieldbreaker 3 and 2,800 gold. It's
Yeah.
looking more and more like a game 3 is possible. So
It's very possible at this rate especially. So temp team definitely fighting strong right here. We're coming up to 40 minutes right now. As they were thinking about Congo right there, but obviously not going to follow through with it in the end. Instead, back to farming up elsewhere, including the Ancients right here. And actually...
Storm Spirit picked up by Defiler.
Really? Okay. So yeah, that's kind of like the Void Talisman's deal too, though.
A little bit, yeah. But, I mean, Void Talisman would be great if, obviously, it's great against Sebwood, especially on that first fight. I think could have saved her. Finding a pick off here onto a decent target. This Hammerstorm doesn't have the buyback, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, no buyback for side cash there.
That's a big pick off, but
It is, but
is it going to lead to a whole lot? It's a question. You see
well, I mean, it leads to a Congo attempt.
Yeah.
Congo attempt here without the initiating Hammerstorm. Silhouette is still pretty farmed out of her mind here. A lot of work. They know Gauntlet's ultimate is down, but Whirlpool is up, and that ulti is...
This is interesting. 20 seconds perhaps. So look at Behemoth up here. Running into a little bit of action.
And they're pretty safe doing because of this Gauntlet. It's just the positioning that they're sacrificing.
Oh, he gets the grapple. The downward portal just before Defiler gets the Source Spirit itself. Riley's not cracking on top. Defiler is going to fall, though, as soon as the Unholy Expulsions. Behemoth ultimate going off. He gets his combination off. Witcher barely alive. Demon's Master's Call keeps him alive. Kraken, though, chasing him down. Will finish him off, but at what cost right here? Silhouette chasing big time. She's level freaking 24, man. Hat trick coming out for Silhouette right here. Kraken with a barbed armor. Devil doesn't care too much. Aluna joining the party, though. Master Bronze will be picked off. Look at Silhouette just putting in those auto attacks. Kraken trying to finish off Deadwood. Oh, the Rhine grabs at the last second, and they'll turn it around. A genocide. Annihilation for Silhouette. There's the concede vote, and we are going to a third and final game, ladies and gentlemen. Holy crap, once again. Wow. That was a fun finish right there indeed, as temp team comes out on top. Silhouette, man, I mean, she just got ridiculous there by the end as far as being ahead of everyone else, and clearly that was way too much to handle for Justice League. So
yeah, I mean, they were seeing good spot. It's not a good thing when you're 300 plus. I'm not sure I think she was 400 when they were pushing top base. Defiler is just getting taken out of the fight in a matter of seconds each and every time. So hindsight would lead to a different item build for her. Unfortunately,